KFW. Then
Let me stop you right there.
Slammed him in. He's busted open.
now, forever.
And the waters prevailed so mightily upon the earth that all the high mountains under the whole earth were covered by this force of nature. Alas, the rain is over. Or is it? Today, stars will be born, friendships will die, and champions will be tested at KFW E3.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to KFW E3. I'm one of your hosts, Gregory James Miller, alongside Mike, the high-powered. How are you this evening?
Woo! Gregory James, I'm feeling good, looking good, my guy. So excited for another evening of KFW.
We can go to ringside right now. You see that this is KFW E3 Clash of the Champions. That's right, of course, Blessing Adeoye Jr., the up, down, down champion, taking on Johnny Ace, the KindaFunny world champion, in a title for title match tonight, Mike. It's what it's all about, and we are excited to be here in the ballroom in San Francisco, California. Kevin, back to us. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This, of course, is our third pay-per-view, KFW E3, and it's the season finale of season 1 of KFW. It's all led to this. Mike, the high-powered, how are you feeling?
Gregory James, I am electrified. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. And I'm pumped up for KFW E3, especially because when we look back on the season, a lot of storylines have unfolded. We've seen the young versus the old. We've seen the unstoppable go out there and just compete week after week. And there's some truly shining stars in the KFW Federation. I'm very excited to put them on display tonight and have a great season finale for season 1.
That's right, Mike the High Powered. Of course, we are brought to you by Chime and Me Undies, but we'll tell you about that later. Of course, right now, ladies and gentlemen, you are getting ready for 5 matches to settle all the scores in KFW. All the championships are on the line, but I know you don't want to hear us talk about it. Instead, here's the commish, WWE superstar Xavier Woods, a.k.a. Up, Down, Downs, Austin Creed.
Ooh, it's the commish. It's KFW E3, and we're settling all the scores in our season finale. So let's end this up at noon issue that I got going. Altano, you got hung out to dry against Mike Drucker. That means tonight at KFW E3, he's going to get a one-on-one street fight bout in a New York street fight. Khalif, why did I put you in a handicap match last week? Why? Because money talks. Somebody came to me and said they wanted to remind you of your place, tossed me a few bucks, and I gotta pay for things for myself. I gotta pay for things for my kids. I got bills. Daddy's gotta eat. Who was it? Here he is.
Ka beware. I need to let you in on a little secret. I'm the one who paid off Woods to put you in that handicap match. And I'm the one who hired shirtless Spider-Man to jump your ass at Midday Mayhem. And you want to know why? Do you want to know why? It's because you have been running around here celebrating, parading that you retired Gruesome Greggy. When the reality is this: I'm the one who beat his ass. I'm the one who served him up to you on a silver platter. And here you are, just like when you cook a meal, taking credit for something that you can't do. So here's what's gonna happen. Tonight at KFW E3, I settle this once and for all. I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna send you packing just like the terrible food you try to serve. I'll see you soon.
Joey, you want to steal Alana's finisher? Well, tonight we'll see who is the real master of the Bifrost Bridge in a submission match for the KFW Twitch Championship. Johnny Ace. So you haven't had an answer for the up, down, down champion Blessing for weeks. So it's finally time to see if the kid really is a main eventer like he says he is. So at KFW E3, it's title for title. You versus Blessing. Commish out.
Mike the high-powered, what a card we have this evening. How are you feeling now?
Woo, Gregory James, I'm pumped up because money does talk, and I'm all about the money, getting paid, and just having some fun. And when I see this, I have so much to talk about with you, but let's focus on the first one. Paris and Khalif Adams, two best friends, now bitter rivals. Paris behind the scenes, being the puppet master, working it all.
Of course.
And here it is, ready to serve up an ass whooping to Khalif Adams tonight. And as one of the gaming dads from the X-Cast, you know it's going to be real bad for Khalif Adams out there.
Yeah, you know, Khalif obviously been on a singles tear. Of course, he got a jump start from the one and only commissioner, Xavier Woods out there. That got him on a winning way, showed him what to do. Then he was able, yes, to retire Gruesome Greggy. But since then, yes, he, of course, got jumped by Shirtless Spider-Man. He, of course, got put in a handicap match against Ronald McDonald. And it all turns out that it was the puppet master, Paris Lilly, who, of course, kicked things off and moved us down that road. He's the first thing. He was the first loss that Greg needed to get boosted out of this thing. And now you have Paris coming home to roost. And you have to wonder, has it been a real sense of confidence that Kaka Beware has found? Or has it been something Paris manufactured, built, and will now break down, Mike?
We're going to find that out tonight. Let's move on to the next one. And I want to focus on this one, the young versus the old. Of course, Blessing Adeoye Jr. has shown his skills. He's a high flyer. He's quick and agile on his feet. And he's he's one who brings the show. But here's the issue. He's going up against Johnny Ace. The Malta lock has been proven unstoppable. This youngster needs to make sure he does not tap out in the face of the old guard. And that's my worry for Blessing. Is Johnny Ace and I, we're very close. We've been out in Malta all weekend long. We had a reggae festival together, went to a rave, and Johnny seems good. He's cool. He's composed. He's excited for E3. And I don't know if the youngsters got the stuff.
You say that, of course, just last week, Blessing Adeoye Jr. beat Johnny Ace in a non-title First Blood match. Before that, of course, he teamed up with Alanah to take on Johnny Ace and Joey. Joey able to get the pin there and win it for Johnny Ace, but Blessing, if you remember, knocked the fuck out of Johnny Ace and he rolled out of the ring dead on the ground.
He might have done that, but you know, me and Johnny, we have short-term memories, so we might have forgotten all about that. We're like goldfish. Just keep swimming, Gregory James. And that's what Johnny Ace is going to do tonight when he puts the smack down on Blessing Adeoye Jr.
And then, of course, our main event. It has been the storyline for season 1 of KFW. Joey Noelle, JNW, and her constant battle to be the Twitch champion. She, of course, has beaten Alanah in tag competitions before, but every time she's gotten that one-on-one fight, Mike, she has lost. Then, last week, going after Lucy James, after Lucy James tried to make her case for being the #1 contender, and beating Lucy with Alana's finisher, the Bifrost Bridge. With the entire JNW has been on fire since then.
I mean, let's be real with each other. All of season 1 of KFW has been about Joey Noelle. JNW has taken over. She has shown her dominance. She has run through the women's roster of this federation, and no one can stop her except for one. And that is Alanah Pearson, the Bifrost Bridge. Here's the issue. Joey Noelle has to put up or shut up tonight here to finish off season 1. And she needs to show the dominant Joey Noelle that we've seen before. She's had a couple stumbles, Gregory James. And I wonder if she's got it in the tank tonight after just carrying us through all of season 1.
And that's what it all comes down to. That, ladies and gentlemen, of course, will be a submission match for the Twitch Championship. It is your main event. But now we will start with our first match, ladies and gentlemen. A Funny in the Bank competition. Yes, if you support us on twitch.tv/KindaFunnyGames, you subscribe, you fill the bar. Guess what? Every time we fill the bar with, of course, your Twitch subscriptions, which, of course, get you out of having to watch the ads on Twitch, we pick from the community 2 people to come out, compete for Funny in the Bank, and then have their title shot at their discretion for the KindaFunny Up, Down Championship. And here we go. BJ Bernardo making his way to the ring. This is a Funny in the Bank ladder match, ladies and gentlemen. Actual ladder match. I'm incredibly excited, Mike.
very excited about this. We have not seen many ladder matches throughout season 1, so you know it's going to be a real good time. Who's going to be able to climb to the top out of these kind of funny best friends? We'll find out in just a little bit, but BJ Bernardo looking terrific right now in his varsity jacket. No fear for BJ. I'm liking that a lot with the Canadian flag. Oh, Canada. You know what I mean? But let's see what Jesus the Slayer has up there. I mean, I was gonna sing the anthem, but like I know you didn't want these.
What's the next verse? So after "Oh Canada," what's the next one?
Oh Canada. I don't know.
Yeah, no, we're that. You don't need that.
Don't they say it twice?
No, that's
no,
right,
no,
Kevin.
no.
Is that Kevin's first time ever chiming in on commentary?
Kevin,
Here we
go.
Jesus Medina, aka Jesus the Slayer from the Twitch chat, making his way at KFW E3 Clash of the Champions down to ringside, Mike.
I mean, let's just say this: Jesus the Slayer looking real good. Okay, I mean, I'm doing the Charlemagne the God Ray J edition with these glasses because Jesus the Slayer got me looking twice right now. This dude. I like this look, Greg Miller. I like this.
This is a good look, and it's an intimidating look. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, very little in KFW is planned, and we have to live with the simulation. Right now, the fact that BJ Bernardo coming out, very colorful, very happy, very kind of funny, and then you got Jesus the Slayer coming out, looking like he's ready to stomp a mud hole.
Oh, a mud hole. I like that one. Well, we're going to find out who can stomp the first mud hole and get them stuck because it's all about getting your opponent stuck in the mat or out of the ring so you can climb to the tippy top and grab the Kind of Funny in the bank briefcase right here because
look at the camera work here.
The next one.
Director Kevin Coelho out there calling the shots for camera. We're killing it today.
We've really elevated. And I want you to know, I want everybody to know it goes, oh, Canada, our home and native land. I am part Canadian. They can send me up there for Timmy Ho's Donuts any day of the week, okay?
Oh, okay.
I'm there, y'all.
Have you ever been to Canada?
Yeah, I've been to the Six about 3 times. You know, me and Drake, we're pretty close. Niagara Falls. You know, that's what the cool kids call it, Gregory James.
Sorry, my bad.
That's Toronto, okay, for all of you out there.
Kevin, since you've now been introduced as a voice on this, I would like to ask, where are we right now? We're in San Francisco. We're in this ballroom. What venue does this strike you as in SF? And we're off, ladies and gentlemen. KFW E3 starting, and Jesus just not wasting any time getting right in BJ Bernardo's grill.
Season 1 finale underway. This is what everybody came for here in sunny San Francisco. A lovely evening spent ringside. And Jesus the Slayer absolutely fired up right now.
Right now, oh man, BJ Bernardo getting a reversal, getting offense now. That's all I have to see. I was going to say what it looks like here is almost like BJ Bernardo kind of dressed like he works at a pool or a golf course. And just getting wailed on by an angry customer. But here he is, showing it's not all about looks as he really gets out here and starts working it.
Taking out all his frustrations from the country club Monday through Friday now on Jesus the Slayer.
Taking it top rope. Look at this. We have two specimens of athleticism out there, Mike. They are using the ropes. You know, of course, when you're a shooting star, this is your chance to make an impression. One of these people will be immediately entered into the up, down, down championship race here at KFW in season 2, meaning, of course, that they have to win fans over here. We all saw Ken Leiter come from nothing, come from out of nowhere. Get in there, win the up, down championship, really make some friends, some fans, and some enemies before he dropped off into obscurity after he lost, and we stopped using his character.
We've seen a lot of incredible Kind of Funny best friends join this. As
Mike,
BJ Bernardo
BJ knows what this is all about. BJ going right up there.
And he's going to ascend to greatness.
He's getting that. He's going for it. All right, he's got the case, Mike. He's got the case, Mike.
Jesus the Slayer, though, on his ass right now. Great job by Jesus the Slayer to stay there, play the defense, and he's going to just whip BJ Bernardo off.
Power bomb. And right into this. Look at Jesus the Slayer not about to be made a fool of by somebody who works in a pool cabana.
You don't want to be embarrassed by Todd at the country club. And BJ's
look at BJ Bernardo with the reversal. And I just noticed wearing the Memorial Porty armband. That is very nice as a nice homage to Portillo. Rest in peace. Oh my God, what a spinning pile driver.
That was unbelievable by BJ Bernardo right there. Bringing the haymakers, the kicks as well. He's showing off that he's got a diverse moveset right now, and I'm digging it.
And I appreciate, again, BJ Bernardo looks like he is at an Austin bachelor party, and now he is just unleashing a can of whoop ass right now.
Hell
it's
yeah,
not
he's
about
had
looks
so
to
many
BJ
right
Bernardo.
now.
And look at this. If you got a broken arm, Mike, you can't climb a ladder. If you've got a broken arm, you can't climb a ladder.
BJ putting you in the headlock right now. BJ, you got to remember, it's all about climbing that ladder, my guy.
Hey, man, you wear down those limbs, you can't do it. But look at this. Jesus is not even afraid. Jesus says,
No.
you know what? I'm done. I'm done playing around, kid. Go get my keys, valet. I'm taking home Funny in the Bank.
And BJ
Oh, here we go,
just
then.
push that ladder now.
Oh,
he
on
got
the
it.
ladder.
No.
Jesus' head hitting the ladder.
Wow. I'm liking this energy right now from BJ Bernardo. He's been in full control of this one. We've seen some flashes of greatness from Jesus the Slayer, but it's been all BJ all the time right now.
BJ Bernardo, yeah, now trying to make short work here. What is this? What is he going for? Oh my God, is this a, oh my God, what a neck breaker.
Oh, that was nasty. About to give him the X right there.
Mike, I say BJ Bernardo should toss the trash that is Jesus Medina out of the ring, get up that ladder, get the Funny in the Bank briefcase, and get out of here. Of course, inside that Funny in the Bank briefcase, ladies and gentlemen, a contract. BJ or whoever wins will be able to challenge the Up, Down, Down champion whenever they want for a title shot.
Love seeing that.
Oh
We've
my
seen some
God, what an
incredible wrestling
RKO
through
slash
that.
diamond cutter.
We've gotten to see Iron Man before. We got to see Chewie, the Giant. We've seen some incredible shooting stars in this league from season 1.
And that's what you really gotta take your hats off to the shooting stars, of course. Coming from the twitch.tv/KindaFunnyGames chat, and everybody coming in with a unique style, flair, and athletic ability. We haven't had any duds.
No duds at all. No duds at all. But I mean, Jesus Slayer could be the first dud here if he doesn't get his motor going, because BJ Bernardo is about to make another climb here in just a second. Or smack you in the face with the ladder. Misses both attempts, unfortunately.
Here we go, just wailing on him. Now, Mike the High Powered, you, of course, are the keeper of the shooting star ledger. You make sure we know who needs to be in these matchups.
Yes.
Right now, live, as this match happens, outside the arena, security has stopped one Panda Finn. Panda Finn outside is saying,
Wow.
damn, I guess the June delay shot down my star. Mike, are you pulling an inside job and locking Panda Finn out of the up-and-comer shooting
You know
star
what?
league?
I might have been in Malta and put his name on a napkin over
Oh
by the
my
pool.
God, what a neck
and
breaker from the top of the ladder.
accidentally dropped it in the pool. So Panda Finn, we might have to open up the gates for you in season 2.
My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I smell a feud brewing between Mike the High Powered and the one. No, BJ!
Wow!
BJ's flying, buddy!
Top of the ladder.
Oh my God, climb!
BJ.
You get up to the ladder, you go for the case, BJ. Why'd you pick his body back? Oh, he's gonna hit him. This is
Oh,
about
wow.
brutality now. This is
BJ
about
Bernardo.
killing Jesus. BJ Bernardo wants to murder Jesus.
What a storyline coming out of this one. I mean, oh my gosh, BJ Bernardo right now, just the brutality throughout this event. He's getting all eyes on him, and he wants to keep the star and the spotlight on him throughout the start of season finale. Unbelievable.
So much action in the ring, so much action outside. I'm being told security is escorting Panda Finn off of the SF grounds. Again, Kevin, where are we? Where is this?
Maybe the Bill Graham?
We're at the Bill Graham
We're at the
Auditorium,
Bill
and BJ
Graham.
Bernardo is trying to get down that case right now. You see him working
Oh.
on it, and you see Jesus just dead on the ground.
All
He
the
died for
time
our
in the
sins,
world.
ladies and gentlemen, but we are halfway there to having a new Funny in the Bank title holder.
Look at this right now.
But on the
Beating
third
him
day,
up.
Jesus rose again, and he is whooping the ass of BJ Bernardo. Here's a big power bomb again.
Oh, he is risen, y'all. He's risen, everybody.
He's risen, and he is mad.
Oh, psych. Woo. Loving
As
this
Jesus
energy.
wails on BJ Bernardo, they're playing a role play game. He thinks he's Pontius Pilate, and they're just going to town.
Jesus wants to recalibrate the ladder, get a better position.
Hey, you know,
for his
it's
spot.
all about what kind of grip you can get there. And again,
Yes,
Mike, it's not
yes.
about being the first one to get those hits in on the ladder. It's about being the last one to get in there. So this actually plays to Jesus' favor. It's so close right now, Mike.
Uh-oh.
We are 2 bars away from having somebody getting Funny in the Bank and having their title shot at their discretion against the Up, Down, Down champion. Boom!
This is good. Jesus Slayer could steal this momentum right now, possibly make it his own. And oh my gosh, a massive drop kick coming from the top.
And look at this. It's anybody's game right now, Mike. We have seen it go back and forth, back and forth. I'm scared here, kind of funny, E3.
These two have set an incredible start, setting the tone here for KindaFunny E3 right here, right now. And you can only expect greatness from our following matches. So many good ones.
Oh, what a hurricane Rana.
Khalif and Paris Lily, Alanah and Joey Noel, Blessing and Johnny
Mike,
Ace.
this could be it. Jesus is at the top of that ladder. Funny in the bank in his hands. It's going to be all but over. He got it, ladies and gentlemen. He's done it.
Wow.
Your winner is Jesus. Jesus has
stole that
ascended
one.
to the top of the ladder and fulfilled the prophecy.
Jesus has risen. That's incredible.
I can't
BJ
believe what we saw
Bernardo.
there.
Couple of
BJ
just
Bernardo, I thought he
missed
had
there.
it. He was in command of that match. Jesus came in, really went to town on him as if he was the Dark One, our Lord and Savior Satan. And then, he was just able to get back on his feet there. Jesus is able to do it. You see him there, he is celebrating. Top of the ladder, Funny in the Bank. It's all him. That's how you open a pay-per-view. That's how you open KFW E3, ladies and gentlemen. Mike, what is your take on that match?
I mean, it's a tough one. It's tough to go up against Jesus and try to defeat the Great One. But, praise be, Jesus came back. And let me tell you what, he was an underdog. When I pulled the stadium here at the Bill Grant in San Francisco, only 37% rocking with Jesus, 63% of this crowd looking for the Dark One, Satan, to rise in BJ Bernardo. And guess what? You got thunderbolted back to hell as that ended in the wrong way for BJ.
I like the turns of phrases you had there.
I'm all over the place.
Back to hell. All right, yeah, I'll take it. Why not? That's good.
I'm all over the place today, baby.
Well, as you know, then, ladies and gentlemen, what that means is that Jesus himself has Funny in the Bank, and at his whim, at his discretion, can cash that in and challenge for the Up, Up, Down, Down championship. Of course, held by Blessing, being defended tonight, title v title. Of course, Blessing coming into our co-main event with the Up, Up, Down, Down championship, going after the one and only Johnny Ace, the KindaFunny world champion at that. But we go from the heights of the ladder to the streets of New York. That's right, Mike. Our next competition here is Brian Altano versus Mike Drucker in a New York street fight. Of course, there had been a thread throughout season 1 of KFW of trying to find the best tag team in KFW. Up at Noon was in the running for quite some time. They were playing incredibly well. They were out there. They were beating Kaka Creed. They were putting on hell of matches. They were having a great time, but it was when they went up against the X-Cast, when Paris Lily and Gary Whitta decided to challenge for that title, that all hell broke loose. Of course, Gary pins Altano. Mike Drucker on the side of the ring doesn't even for a second come in to try to save his friend, his Up and Noon co-partner, right? Instead, lets him get pinned. Next week, Brian Altano, very angry about that, comes out, challenges Gary Whitta, gets the win there. This just leads to more internal strife between the Up at Noon stable here of who is the real brawn of this team. Who is the one who has it all together? And it's led to settle the score here at KFW E3 in a backstage brawl, New York street fight. Kevin, let's go to it right now. Now, street fights, of course, can happen anywhere, and you see it's already happening. All this is beat your opponent to a bloody pulp, leave them down for the 10 count, and you see Brian Altano working on Mike Drucker out here in his Wildcats uniform, just wailing on him.
Right off the rip right here, and we see another tag team fizzle out. These two Up at Noon superstars thought to be the next big thing in the tag team division. Unfortunately, just not really there. They just couldn't work out their differences, couldn't work as a team. We saw this happen on the G to G connection as well.
Well, it's something about having the partner in KFW. Because inevitably what happens is the partner on the side of the ring, it's almost like they don't have the best AI technology or something. They sit there and let you get pinned, and then you got to make a theory, you got to make something happen around that. Something's got to happen, Mike, and this is what happens.
And this is what happens right now. Two best friends become mortal enemies, and we're going to settle this in a good old-fashioned street fight that has taken it to the ring somehow. I was really hoping we start moving towards the backstage, but you know what? We're going to be in the center of the ring. We're going to give the people what they want ringside right now as Mike Drucker absolutely brings it to Brian Altano.
And remember, this is a New York street fight, meaning anything goes. They will go until someone is knocked out. What a swanton bomb!
Wow.
What a swanton bomb from Mike Drucker.
Mike Drucker looking fantastic right now in this Wildcats outfit.
What's got to be scary for Brian Altano, Mike the Hype Howard, is that hours before KFW E3 goes live, it is announced Mike Drucker's show, Samantha Bee on TBS, has been canceled.
Wow.
Meaning that Mike Drucker is angry and he's got nothing to lose. The pizza slice there for Brian Altano. You got to put him down because what you think Mike Drucker's worried about anything right now? He's out there with one thing on his mind: payback, revenge, blood.
Hatred is right. You don't have a job, and now you want to go out and beat down on Brian Altano. And no better way than to do it right here at KFW E3.
But Brian Altano, again, trying to prove that he is the real talent at the Up at Noon stable, but Drucker right back there.
Yeah, Drucker was the one that brought the strength, right? But our good friend Brian Altano, he was the one to get it done. He's the one I'm always keeping an eye on. I think he's a little more flashy, a lot more spotlights have been put on him. But Mike Drucker, he's the one with the strength, and he's going to show that. He's going to keep it on display tonight.
Listen, New York Street Fight, meaning there is no DQ, there is no pinfall, there is no submission. It's just about knocking your opponent out, leaving them on the ground as if you left New York. You left a bar, 4 a.m., you get in a fight with some jabroni in the street, you knock them out, you go home, you have a slice.
Yeah, a lot of people say nothing good happens after 2 a.m., and that's where these two are colliding. Of course, Mike Drucker rocking his High School Musical outfit, so you know that man's been drinking way too much to be wearing that.
Look at that side suplex into a jumping leg drop. Mike Drucker's trying to show he does have in-ring maneuver. We haven't seen a lot of Mike in-ring. Mike has as much to prove right now as Brian Altano does.
And he's looking very good right now, actually. Right now, putting a nice little chokehold on Brian Altano, and Altano having a tough time getting out of this one, folks.
You hate to see it. Brian Altano looks like he is injured, but Mike Drucker not stopping. Again, this is a man who is just pushed to the edge. He is like that movie Falling Down with Michael Douglas. But what a super kick from Brian Altano. And Brian, just relentless offense. Look at him just tossing him around.
He's going to go top rope. No, he's getting ready for the finisher.
Warming up the band. Can this be it? Can he put him down this quickly, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, Drucker with the reversal.
Mike Drucker, some quick feet right there and some quick reflexes.
Here we go. That I love. You know, Mike knows how much I love that side suplex into a leg drop. He does it again just for me. I appreciate that, Mike. And then back here, working him. A mat professional right now, Mike Drucker. But again, this isn't how the match would end. He's got to wail on him. He's got to punish him.
Yep. We're sitting here ringside just watching the destruction of Brian Altano in front of
Another
us.
swanton bomb. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen.
Number 2 from the top ropes for Mike.
A dangerous move. It's one of those, you only have so many of those on your punch card before it goes wrong, Mike. But look at him just out there using them.
Brian Altano needs to get out of this one as soon as possible because Mike Drucker is absolutely bringing it to him right now and can't get to the corner. And now Mike Drucker will take back control.
People are shouting out right now in the audience that Brian Altano tapped there. It doesn't matter. You can't win by submission. Brian can tap all he wants. Mike Drucker has to put his best friend down and keep him down. And I am impressed with what we're seeing. Two physical specimens. Just going left, going right, wailing at each other all night long.
How many bar fights have you been in, Gregory James?
You don't want to know. A lot of them are open cases right now. You know what I mean? There's no statute of limitations on murder, let me tell you. Back inside the ring, though.
Can't talk about that.
Look at this again. There you go.
Wow, beat him.
That's it. Drucker beats him. He's dead, ladies and gentlemen. He killed Brian Altano. Tore something in him, tossed him to the ground, and that was the end of that one. That was the end of that one.
The pure strength from Mike Drucker right there. Took it out on Brian Altano. Never gave him any room to set up and get going. And it was all Mike Drucker all the time here on this New York street brawl right here.
Missed the showtime in the dirt sheet saying made him pass out. That's right. He had Brian Altano so tightly. Brian Altano just passed out. The ref had to stop this street fight. It is over. Brian Altano has fallen to Mike Drucker, and Mike Drucker now a force to reckon with, especially in this new outfit. Mike the High Powered. What did you think of that? Wearing a High School Musical outfit.
Whew, I mean, he brought it just like Troy brought it back in the High School Musical days for the big-time basketball game. But Mike Drucker absolutely putting the smackdown on Brian Altano. I was very impressed with the strength and what we saw. And, of course, saying night-night to Brian Altano instead of brap on the other side. And very positive right here for E3 for Mike Drucker.
Of course, yeah. Thoughts and prayers to Brian Altano. We don't know how badly, how much blood was cut off to his head there. I don't know. We'll try to get a report on how badly injured Brian Altano is to be put in that clutch right there, Mike. You know what I mean? To have the blood flow interrupted to your brain. It's a dangerous thing, but it was a street fight. And as you know, in New York, anything can happen.
Yeah, Gregory James, that reminds me of a time back in the day. Back when I was a youngster, the cool thing to do was to put each other in chokeholds and knock each other out.
Were you doing that? You were putting a lot of pressure on people's necks, knocking them out?
You were putting pressure on my neck. I was taking a little nap in between classes. You know, things
Ladies
happen.
and gentlemen, this is another one you've been waiting for. Kaka Beware making his way to the ring. Of course, this is a personal grudge match. Kaka Beware, of course, the man who retired Gruesome Greggy, sent him to the KFW Phantom Zone. But the one and only Paris Lilly from the X-Cast claims he's the one who started it all, and he's let his friend get too big ahead, and he's going to stop that tonight.
Yeah, he's looking to serve up some good home cooking of just ass whooping on Kaka Beware. But here's the positive for all those Kaka B fans out there. He's been playing well. He's been out there in the ring, working off of the, of course, excitement and the prestige and the expertise of his tag team partner, Xavier Woods, the commish. But he's also shown in the ring that he can get it done solo, right? Banishing Gruesome Greggy, taking on a handicap match 2-on-1. Sure didn't go in his favor, but he battled Gregory James, and that's a big positive right now if you're looking at the side of Kaka Beware. But how can you go against the gaming dad, Paris Lilly? He's just built like an ox, looking to just absolutely destroy Kaka Beware tonight.
And you look at him here, coming to ringside right now, dancing his way down to ringside. I mean, this is outrageous when you think about it. But Paris Lilly, one of the great untapped resources of KFW, if I do say so myself, Mike.
Yeah, he's been making his shining spotlight right now with his fellow gaming dad, Barry Witta. The two of them have been putting on a show in the tag team department, right? And that's exactly what we wanted to see, the X-Cast team shining, but also giving Paris Lilly the spotlight to go out and absolutely take over the KFW world, just like we knew he would.
Of course, of course. And that's the thing is you see him out here, he's ready to move into KFW. Look at him dancing, you know what I mean? And this man, I think he's fueled by his hate for In-N-Out. You know what I mean? That really is what's going on. But one of the fun factoids about Paris Lilly in KFW, he's never lost a match, Mike. Never lost.
That's coming off the sheet right there. Very impressive stuff.
Off a really quickly Control F search of Paris through my document.
Okay, Control F right there.
He was in people's corner. He's done that thing. He's over there.
Well, let's keep an eye out on him, and let's see if he can keep that undefeated streak going to end Season 1 here at KFW E3. And Khalif Adams coming out fast and coming out strong,
Look
but
at Paris,
no.
though, right, withering right out of it, you know? And one of the things that's so interesting about Paris Ka is this is a feud that's as old as KFW. If you want to go back to Midday Mayhem from April 18th, these two did square off, and this is, of course, when Kaka Beware could not win a singles match to save his life. Lost to Paris there long before the Kaka Creed connection got up and running and was able to retire Gruesome Greggy. And now you have this thing. Did it actually work? Did Kaka Beware get such a big head that he is actually out here able to come through, win this thing? We'll find out right now, ladies and gentlemen. They are brawling outside the ring.
Yeah, it's crazy. Not a lot of people talk about that Dark Show match either when he lost to Meta Cricket. And that was an embarrassing moment for Kaka Beware.
Of course, yeah.
He really reevaluated himself, attached himself to a champion, and from that point forward has been on the up, but never living down, losing to a Cricket.
Never living down. But I mean, he has, turned it around. He has tried to turn his career around here, and we will see what happens now.
Yeah, this is going to be a big moment right now. Kaka Beware could become a superstar if he does take down Paris Lilly. He will be a force to be reckoned with.
It's a question, Mike, of is the machine self-sustaining at this point, right? They had to give it some juice. They had to give it a running start, give some training wheels to Kaka Creed, or Kaka Beware. And now can Paris Lilly stop it in his tracks? Whoa, my God, what a spine buster. And look at that flex. Look at that flex from Paris.
Oh my God, he's already going into the pin.
No, a kick out. My God, ladies and gentlemen.
Also, Kaka Beware with a little red touch to his beard. Do you see that down there?
I did see that. I like
this. I like
this. We're going for the Xbox elbow, ladies and gentlemen. It's the greatest move in gaming history. Oh, there it is.
20 years of greatness,
That's it. That's it.
This
Paris
could be game over.
Kaka back in his place. That's got to be it. No.
Oh, wow.
No.
Adams keeping the dream alive right now.
Kaka Creed digging deep, ladies and gentlemen. Able to get out there. Here we go, and look at this. Paris can't believe it. He's right to wailing on his head right there.
Paris Lilly just absolutely showing up right now, beating up on poor Khalif Adams.
You hate to see it / love to see it, but here we go. Kaka Creed showing he does. Kaka Beware. It's so confusing because they're the tag team. Kaka Creed, they screwed up all the time. Kaka Beware Not gonna lay down and die for this one. Gonna show that he's learned some things here since April in our first season of KFW. And if he can do this, Mike, if Khalif Adams can go from obscurity, from a losing streak, to being the one who retired Gruesome Greggy, to then here in the season finale, beating Paris, you have to wonder, did Kaka Beware just punch his ticket to the main event? Is he a face of KFW?
Yeah.
Chat,
Well, we're going to find out.
Is he a face of KFW? I need to know.
Ask the stadium right now, because you know what? They say yes. 51% of this stadium right now rocking with Kaka Beware. More than Paris Lily, so you got to give him the positive on that one, folks.
Look at the suplex brainbuster right there.
Right there. Love that. Big old right hand coming from Kaka Beware, but Paris Lily answers back. Khalif, though, right back up on top right there. Let's see what he can get going with.
Going back to that. No, I think he's going back to that brainbuster. Doesn't matter. Paris able to reverse it. And these men have been friends for so long. What a rock bottom!
Wow.
Look at that, right into it. Gave him a second to breathe, though. This has got to be it.
Uh-oh.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. In short, you don't fuck with Paris Lily, all right?
No.
Still undefeated in KFW, able to come in and put Kaka Beware in his place. I can't believe what I've seen here.
Yeah, that's not the desired outcome if you're a Kaka Beware fan, but this is exactly what we thought would happen right here.
Look at this. Still friends. Still able to say you've come far, my friend.
Wow.
But there it is, yeah.
Wow.
Kaka Creed, Kaka Beware knows his place, and it is that bended knee next to Paris Lily. And now you wonder, did Paris Lily just punch his ticket to the main event?
Damn.
Paris Lily, undefeated in a first season of KFW, Mike. Very few people can say that.
I have to double check ringside. He shook his hand after catching that ass whooping. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you know this. Kaka Beware, a bitch.
Looking like a bitch right there. I can't believe he shook that man's hand.
You know what I mean? Just gets dominated again by Paris Lily. Paris Lily talks all this shit about his food all the time. And then what's he do? Shakes his hand. You know what I mean?
I thought he was going to pick up that undercooked steak, slap him in the face.
I just don't agree with Paris about burgers. And let me tell you, I would never shake that man's hand, all right?
Wow, what a match right there between those two. Khalif Adams gonna go back to fighting Meta Cricket back in the dark zone over there, unfortunately.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is KFW E3, our third pay-per-view and our season finale of KFW Season 1. We've got 2 main events up next for you, but before we go any further, let's have a word from our sponsor. Are people still trying to make plans with you this summer as if you aren't booked and busy already? You're just gonna have to tell them to try again in the fall. You've got pool days, pride parades, bachelor parties, and beach vacations waiting for you, because when you're living your best life, the last thing you want to worry about is butt sweat. I'm Greg Miller, and my butt never sweats because I wear MeUndies. You've heard it a million times. I like MeUndies so much. With my first pair, I bought a whole bunch more and threw away the rest of my underwear. They're the best. MeUndies has the lightest, most breathable fabrics to keep you cool and comfortable wherever you go. From undies to bralettes to socks to loungewear to swimwear, you can find something for all your plans. MeUndies also releases new prints all the time, like their limited edition Pride collection. Find your ultimate summer comfort in sizes extra small to 4XL. MeUndies has a great offer for my listeners. For any first-time purchasers, you get 15% off. For a limited time, if you sign up for their free-to-join MeUndies membership, you get 25% off your first membership item. To get 15% off your first order, 25% off your first membership item, and 100% satisfaction guaranteed, go to MeUndies.com/KindaFunny. That's MeUndies.com/KindaFunny. No one likes waiting on a paycheck, especially when you've got bills due. Good thing there's Chime. Now you can get your paycheck up to 2 days earlier with direct deposit. That's up to 2 more days to save, pay bills, and generally just feel good about your money situation. But Chime is about more than just getting paid early. It's also an award-winning mobile app, checking account, debit card, and optional savings account. So what are you waiting for? Hopefully not your paycheck. Get started with Chime today. Applying for a free account takes less than 2 minutes. Get started at chime.com/KFgames. That's chime.com/KFgames. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank NA. Members FDIC. Early access to direct deposit funds depends on your payer. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. KFW E3, our third pay-per-view. And even though, Mike, this is not how I set it up. It's time for one of your co-main events. It's going to be the one we've all been waiting for. JNW, Alanah Pierce, a submission match. And this is what the story of season 1 has been, Mike. This has been the entirety of it, right? As we go to ringside, Kevin. JNW, her incredible tear through the ranks of KFW, running through and just destroying everyone in the women's division except Alanah Pierce, the champion. And now, in the finale, finally getting her shot, finally getting that chance to go out there again, get the Twitch Championship, you hope. But, Mike, what do you think of Joey Noelle? What has been this story of her?
I mean, the story of Joey Noelle is simple. We've been just living in her world. She has been a dominant force, Gregory James. She has taken over the KFW primetime slots week in and week out. We haven't even talked about the male division because it's all been the female division. The women have been running KFW all through season 1. It's been on the back of Joey Noelle. She has turned friends into bitter rivals, suplexing Elise Willems through a table, beating up on Lucy James through a great grudge match of multiple matches.
Powerbombing Andrew Renee from the inside of the ring to the outside of the ring over the top rope.
Joey Noelle has been the spectacle that everyone comes for. She puts the asses in seats, and that's why we're here tonight. But she's got to go through one person, and that's Alanah Pierce, the champion.
And not only does she have to go through Alanah Pierce, a woman she has never beaten in singles competition for the championship, she has to do it with a submission. Of course, Alanah Pierce has won this title and kept this title on the back of the Bifrost Bridge. Her signature figure 4 finisher with the old arch to the back, where it just puts so much added pressure on it, right? That's how she won it. That's how she's kept it. And then last week we saw Joey Noelle steal that very move to beat Lucy Horselegs James.
It was a very impressive moment right now. Now we'll see, does the veteran got it in Alanah Pierce, or does the rookie, the Grasshopper, who's now taken on this new submission move, can she pull it off on the GOAT, Alanah Pierce, and steal the Bifrost Bridge into her own moveset? It's going to be very interesting to see.
It will be. This is, of course, was booked to be your main event, but it was supposed to be title for title Clash of Champions before it. But what I heard in the chat go by is that Blessing pulled some shenanigans backstage with Xavier Woods, was able to bump himself up there because, of course, Xavier did mention in the video, are you really the main eventer? So you have to be the main event, I guess. But here we go. The Twitch Championship on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Noelle, a force of nature, who has never held the Twitch Championship, but has carried this federation on her back, versus the one and only Alanah Pierce, your Twitch champion, undefeated, and this belt has never left since she beat Janet Garcia in the opening competition to crown a Twitch champion here at KindaFunny. She has never dropped it, she's never lost it, but today could be the night in your season finale at KFW E3.
This is some exciting stuff. This is what we talk about with KFW E3. Explosions, electrifying, more explosions are about to happen right now. Here in the
There's
ring.
the ref. What's the ref's name? I always forget.
Randy the ref.
Randy the ref once again out there making sure it happens, ready to be part of it. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, it's on!
We're going to keep an eye on Randy the ref. Of course, he's played a huge factor in KFW Season 1, being late to some calls. And, of course, here with the submission locks, he's going to be on it, looking for the tap.
Now, what's interesting about it, of course, since Alana's never lost, you've never seen Alanah tap. You know what I mean? You wonder if she's got it in it. If this multi-faceted champ. Oh my God, the elevation.
Wow.
Joey Noelle is out here throwing the power. She has one season of anger behind every move, and you can see it as she tosses Alanah around like a bag of dirt. But Alanah with the enziguri to get up and get out of that, and right into a submission hold. Start working those arms. Start working everything. Oh my God, the brutality.
Very good looking from Alanah to start this off. And you talked about it, right? We've never seen Alanah tap. We've never seen her lose. But we talk about the mileage from JNW. She has been there week in and week out. She took on the Kinda Honeys trio on a 3-on-1 situation. She's gone against everyone in this league. And then you look over at Alanah. She's sitting pretty up on top of the throne. She has not been ringside that often. We'll see if mileage is going to play a factor here, folks.
We sure will. And look at these competitors. Just so much anger behind it. Of course, if you're Alanah and you're the Twitch champion, you have to get frustrated to see every week the talk of the town be Joey Noelle and her performance in KFW. Meanwhile, if you're Joey, you have to be frustrated to come out here, carry Midday Mayhem week after week, and not be the champion.
Yeah, and not be crowned. It's a tough one there for JNW. She had a shot. She couldn't get it done, and she's back again here for the season finale, and now is her time. You got to think, after so many weeks of doing this, this is her moment, and she's just incredible in the ring. Look at this moveset. Look at her just absolutely hurting Alanah Pearce right now.
The anger, the brutality, it's all there. You can see it.
Woo! Doing a little horse kick from Lucy James right there. Sweet chin music for Alanah Pearce.
And look at her try to set her up, trying to set it up right now. Where can she get the Bifrost Bridge? Where can she keep her, Alanah Pearce, from being able to?
Comes.
And there it is. Perfectly scouted, dragged her away from the ropes, ladies and gentlemen. This is a submission match. The only way to win is submission. She's got it locked in. Joey has the Bifrost Bridge. Alanah Pearce's own signature move, finisher move locked in. Alanah trying not to tap. She's able to reverse it.
She's fighting back.
I've never seen anyone do this. I've never seen anyone reverse a Bifrost Bridge. Is it just because Joey is so new to the move, she doesn't know what to do with it?
She disconnected the bridge right there. That's
Here we go. Joey up in the high red district as she always is. There's that elbow drop we know so well. Joey loves to follow that up with a splash, but Alanah able to get to her feet. What a kick. Joey's bell is rung. She's down and right into another submission. Right into another submission here as she's working the temple.
Wow, oh wow, here comes Alanah. She's gonna look to lock in the Bifrost.
Oh my
bridge.
God, it's Bifrost to Bifrost, ladies and gentlemen. No one has ever busted out of Alanah's version of the Bifrost Bridge. What is Joey gonna do here? This is what all her season is built to.
Can she reverse this?
She's doing it, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
She's learned from Alanah how to reverse it.
Oh my gosh, just in moments, taking the moves and learning it and putting it to work right there.
Alanah taking Joey up here. Fireman's carry. Oh, into a flapjack.
Big old flapjack right there. The chat is voted. We have millions of prediction points on the line right now. 54% of the vote on the side of Alanah, 47 over for Joey Noelle and JNW, and it is right down the wire here, 2 million to 2.4 million.
What you just saw there was, of course, Alanah's usage of the Bifrost Bridge, followed up by working the legs. Of course, Joey, a power player, those elbow drops, those splashes, and more elbow drops, but not working the legs and knees, which are so crucial to making you tap with a Bifrost Bridge.
Exactly, and this is still new to JNW. Remember, this moveset is just new to her. She only showed it off last time. Joey Noelle is all about punishment. She's all about beating you down and then getting the pin. She is not a submission specialist, so this is actually counterintuitive to what Joey Noelle stands for, but she can still get it done.
And look at this, Alanah Pearce. Just playing her game. We might live in Joey Noelle's world, but Alanah is playing her game right now. And again, look at Randy the ref getting in there, seeing if Joey's going to tackle this.
Keep an eye on it.
Again, think of how strong Alanah's legs are from the Bifrost Bridge, but no, Joey able to get free of it. But right now, it's all Alanah Pearce. It is all the Twitch champion. Oh, the boot!
Oh no! That's Joey Noelle
with the reversal of her own,
though.
But Alanah's got an answer for everything. And Joey has an answer for everything.
Joey misses the jab, though.
Joey misses, but she blocks the drop kick. And then what? The power here of Joey Noelle.
Massive.
Samoan drop there. Again, she's dragging her back to the center of the ring, Mike. She might be trying to go for her own Bifrost again.
Great IQ right here. Let's see if she does.
She's doing it. She's doing it.
Yep, here it comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second Bifrost on Alanah. No, we're not even Bifrost. It's just
she's kicking it. She's gonna kick into it.
She's
Here it comes.
She's milking the move. Randy's turned his back on it for some reason. I don't understand what's happening over there.
Alanah Pearce has to get out of this one.
Alanah trying to. You can see her. She's struggling. Trying to roll out of it.
This could be your championship.
No.
She does it again.
Alanah says no.
Wow.
Oh, and it hit the Joey.
Alanah says you got to do a whole lot better than that. My own move will not be the one to take me down. Does Joey Noelle have some other submissions in her Duffy that she can go grab out of the bag?
See, for me, it's not even the concern of do you have other submissions. It's the concern of Joey Noelle is able to get out of one Bifrost Bridge from Alanah. She can't do two. There's no way. Again, no one's ever gotten out of that move before. Joey just learned how. But you're going to tell me, here we go. You're going to tell me that Joey can do it twice in a row? I don't think so, ladies and gentlemen.
Two for two
This
right
is it.
now.
Alanah's going to retain.
We are kind of close. We're kind of close to the rope, though. Can Joey reach?
No!
Oh,
She can't do it!
Oh, wow. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alanah Pierce says, Joey Noel, you might be a juggernaut. JNW might be setting ratings records across Twitch, but you ain't the champion. Alanah Pierce has retained her championship, Mike the High Power.
The women's division have been all that in a bag of potato chips all season long. And Alanah Pierce has said, don't worry, commentators, don't worry, audience. I am your champion. I will remain your champion. And she has held on to that all throughout the season of KFW and absolutely put on a killer show here tonight. Another Bifrost Bridge, another name added to the list that cannot pass the bridge.
Outrageous, Mike. Outrageous. I can't believe what we saw. You know, I thought Joey stealing Alanah's move was insulting enough, and clearly it was. It got under Alanah's skin. It calls for the submission match, and when you're in a submission match with someone who wins their championship, retains their championship over and over and over again with a submission hold, that's a hard hill to climb up, and that is how Joey Noel's season 1 story ends. I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, it's really tough there, Gregory James, because JNW took over the world. It was a whole lot of energy throughout the season, but we could tell she tired out towards the end there. We just didn't have the storyline that she wanted there, and unfortunately got put to an end by Alanah Pierce, your champion, and she's held on strong. You got to give Alanah a lot of credit. She has played this season very well, picking her matches wisely and coming in when needed and letting you all know that she's not to be messed with.
Alanah's gone from one end to the other. She's been the Twitch champion the entire time, has never lost that title, has never even wavered, especially with the head of steam Joey had. But a title that has changed hands quite a bit, ladies and gentlemen, is of course both the Up Up Down Down Championship and the Kinda Funny Championship. And right now, today, the champions collide. That's right. If we go to ringside, Kevin, you will see the man, the myth, the legend, Forbes 30 under 30, aka the OK Beast, aka the future class of gaming, aka the Up Up Down Down champion, Blessing Adeoye Jr., making his way to the ring. And of course, since Blessing went on this Up Up Down Down champion tear, he has been telling the world he deserves the main event. And last week was able to beat Johnny Ace, the KindaFunny World Champion. He was able to knock him out of the ring the week before that. And today he gets a shot. Can he come away and be the first ever dual champion in KFW, Mike the High Power?
Woo! It'd be a very exciting moment right now for the Federation if this youngster can do that. He's been high flying, he's been electrifying, and he's been show stopping every time he comes onto the mat. And I gotta say, been really impressed with what Blessing has done. He has battled through adversity to get to where he is right now. And he says, hey, I deserve the credit. I deserve all eyes on me. I want to be the face of KFW men's division. And this is his opportunity to show up. But he's going up against a tough one here, Gregory James and Johnny Ace.
Johnny Ace, of course, willing to lie, cheat, steal, whatever it takes to come away with that championship. And he's done it day in, day out since defeating the Milk Mommy. And it's been that thing where he's dodged matches, he hasn't come back from Malta, but he beat Jared Petty, the Reverend. He's been able to hang on to it. He's been able to get out there and mix it up and still be the KindaFunny champion. Here as we thunder towards the finale of season 1, this is a match for both belts are on the line. This is a title for title match. And I will assure you, the game will make it seem like only the KindaFunny World Championship is on the line. But that's just because of how the game is. But they're both on the line. Don't worry about it. Both on the line. Anything can happen. This is Johnny Ace's biggest hill to climb yet.
Yeah, this is a big moment for Johnny Ace right now. Of course, we've seen him throughout the season, friends with his KFW cohort, of course, Andy Cortez, then breaking apart to say, no, I'm better than you, Andy Cortez. I can do it on my own. And a lot of people say, hey, does Johnny Ace still got it? Is he old? Is he tired? Can he really put the butts in the seats? And I'm here to say, after weeks of partying with Johnny Ace, after weeks of traveling to Malta, to out to every extraordinary continent you can believe, Johnny Ace has still got it, Gregory James, and he's looking to put on a show right here, right now.
Well, all right, that's the show he's going to need. We are, of course, in the Bill Graham Auditorium here in San Francisco. A sold-out crowd to see title v. title, the KindaFunny World Championship and the Up, Up, Down, Down Championship on the line.
2 titles, 1 incredible matchup right now. Cannot wait to see how this goes down. Of course, Blessing caught the best of Johnny Ace last week, but that was first to bleed here. Now you got to get the pin. You got to get the tap. And you know Johnny Ace.
Look at Johnny with the title. He's not afraid. My goodness, Mike. My goodness. Johnny Ace looking at that world title. He's loved it so much. He's had it for so long. He's probably done a whole bunch of horrible things on it.
Taking beer bongs off of that. It's been a great time right there.
Don't even know how you do that, but yeah, he's taking beer bongs off of it.
Yep. There's so much drinking and boozing.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sunglass v. Sunglass. Championship v. Championship. It's on, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Blessing with the early shots to the champ, to the Ace Man.
Love that combo right there. Big hammer to the face, and he's going to start off strong for Blessing.
And just Blessing right to town, right, picking up right where he left off in that first blood match of just wailing on the Ace Man. Drop kick to the back.
Has been watching a lot of Johnny Ace content. Of course, he's keeping up to date with the moveset. Let's see if he has an answer for Johnny Ace and, of course, the multi-lock.
Yes, of course, Johnny Ace with his own submission hold, the multi-lock, a figure 4. Meanwhile, Blessing, always with the super kicks, always with the top rope maneuvers. Blessing, a high-flying, youthful competitor, always up to something here. Oh, trying to make use of the ropes early on.
Wow, Johnny Ace got out of that one, folks. But, oh, he can't get out of that one.
Blessing, getting this audience behind him, of course. He's the up, down to champion. He knows what people want, and apparently they want missing clotheslines like that, but it doesn't matter. Whipping Johnny over the top rope here, and here's where you're going to see Blessing's going to get out there. I thought he was going to fly, but he's just going to get out there and do a little move.
Outside, on the ringside right now. People getting what they want in the front row. Getting a close look at Johnny Ace, of course, the superstar of KFW.
Of course, yes, the champion, a long-reigning champion here. I think our longest-reigning KF champion. What? Wow. What a 360 splash from the young man, Blessing Adeoye Jr.
He's got hops.
He does, but again, he can't get carried away out here. Remember, the titles can't change hand on a count-out. So they do, in fact, have to get in there and get their things together.
Yeah, that's the only word right now for Blessing when you talk about his movesets, the goods, the bads. It's just getting a little too flashy, getting a little too carried away. You got to put your opponent down and get the pin or the submission. No need to be extra flashy here tonight.
We're at the count of 6 already. Remember, 10 is where we're going with this. Blessing with a kick, but not trying to get back in the ring.
No.
Maybe he's going to whip Johnny Ace's dead body in there. No, he's going to pull him back. Oh, they're still not getting back in the ring. Count of 7. Wow, my God. Wow. The high-flying antics continue outside the ring. Blessing needs to get his head in the game there. Get in there. Yeah, okay, good. Touch some grass. Get back in there. Now get back out there. The count resets, and now you can really give it to Johnny Ace or whip him in.
Yep.
Or just whip him in. Sometimes you change your mind. You know, Mike?
It's time to get back in the ring right now.
Whoa, what a dodge by Bless.
Johnny Ace full control of this.
Johnny Ace looking like he's, in a vat of molasses out there as he throws these moves and misses everything. Oh, what a sunset flip. Not a sunset flip, but a flip. Whoa, off top rope. Oh, my God. Now, Ace has to capitalize on this.
Unfortunately, Blessing is ready for that answer. Quick reverse with the elbow and back in control again, going rope side.
Going rope side indeed here. Ace throwing some very slow punches. He's got no answer, but he's working those legs. Working those legs, building up for the multi-lock. Working up to it. Really wants to start wearing down those legs. Yep. Of course, if you can stop Blessing's high-flying antics and soften him up for the multi-lock, why not?
Caught him. Oh, no.
Nice DDT there from Bless. And Johnny Ace just not looking good out there. Not looking good at all. Here's the hook of the leg. This could be it. Johnny Ace looks dead. What did you guys get up into in Malta? Because he's not looking good at all here.
A lot, Gregory James.
A lot. That's what you got into.
He's still standing. A couple of horse tranquilizers for Johnny Ace a couple nights ago, but he's back on his feet. He'll be fine.
Whoa, Johnny Ace just batting it away there. Batting away, Blessing.
Takes a little
bit. Kevin, can you look at Slack? Johnny Ace going up for a pile driver here. Gets him. Nice. Blessing, he's got nothing here. He's got nothing here right now. But you figure it's been all Blessing. Johnny Ace has to climb so high. He has to get out of so much action right now. Kicks to the gut there. Another flip over here. Again,
Blessing looking great.
Looking great, yeah. Oh, there's a nice little leg drop.
There has been not much to talk about this match because it's been
No,
all
it's all
Blessing
him.
Adeoye Jr. He's been in full control. It's been a slow start for Johnny Ace right now. And Johnny about to put in an incredible submission hold right now from Blessing.
Of course, yeah. And this is like you're saying, Mike the High Power, and it's not looking great out there. You know what I mean? It's not looking. Is Johnny going to tap here? Is that what it's going to be?
Whoa.
No, Johnny's getting the reverse out of it.
Johnny fans looking for him to get going at all. He needs something here. That's going to be one. Let's see if he can connect it and get a little combo. Yes, he's going to go back. And oh my gosh.
No, I don't want this, Kevin. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's just all hell's breaking loose out there. You know how it is. All right, cool. Back to it then. Kevin, go back to it. Go back to the ringside.
All of a sudden, we were all going to watch YouTube
Production
together, but no, we got to get back. Production truck has now got us back ringside here, and that's
There
where
we
we
go.
need to be.
Match is happening. Johnny Ace trying to get something going. But again, it's been all Blessing. Johnny is so worn out right now. You have to wonder, does he have anything to take? Of course, he's the champion. He's had it for so long.
And here it goes. This could be Johnny Ace's moment right now. Little bit of momentum, and that's all he needs to get cooking here. And Blessing's got to find an answer quickly for this to get out of this one.
Johnny Ace here going for the chin lock, but you know, the Blessing's not going to tap into this. All you can do right now, this is one of those catch your breath moves. Johnny Ace, an ancient individual, just trying to keep up with the youngster here, but Blessing not having it. Oh, Johnny with the reverse. Trying to go for that float over DDT.
Step in, yep.
Oh, but Blessing's got 3 versus it. He catches it, and now setting him back up. There it is again. Hook the leg,
Big
put a
pin
fork
right
in
now.
him. This is done.
No.
Johnny Ace
is
still
not
has
ending
something
that
in the
way.
tank, ladies and gentlemen. Able to kick out of that.
Whoa.
Spinning neck breaker there from Blessing. Hook of the leg. No, that looked
Wow.
like 3 to me, Randy the ref.
Wow.
Even Blessing saying that looked like 3.
The champ doesn't want to go down, folks.
And that's the, never say die attitude of Johnny. Oh my God, what a reversal. Johnny's
That's a big
scouting.
moment.
Johnny's setting
Uh-oh.
up. Johnny's setting up for a finish here. And he's going for it.
Here's
He's
the
going for the
multi-lock.
multi-lock, ladies and gentlemen.
All eyes on Johnny. Can Bless get out of this one?
Blessing's still so fresh in this match. I don't think there's a chance he taps here, but
Uh-oh,
many
he's
have
gonna
tapped
lock
the
it.
multi-lock. It's locked in for sure. Does the young buck have enough to get out of it? He does. No!
He tapped. He tapped. Johnny Ace is unstoppable. Wow. Wow, everybody just went dead silent as Johnny Ace has come back from the brink of absolutely losing to Blessing and just locks in the multi-lock. It's undefeated, folks. Gregory James sitting there stunned. You didn't see that one coming now, did you?
I certainly didn't. I certainly did it, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe what we just saw. Blessing lifting his hand here. Is this a heel turn for Blessing? I don't know what's going on here. Kevin, if you want to go full screen, hold on. Mike, dodge the audience is throwing their cups and chairs into the ring and chanting same old shit, same old shit. They're not a fan of this, ladies and gentlemen. They're not a fan of Johnny Ace sandbagging. Terrible. Just terrible the entire match. And then somehow still winning. And that was championship for championship. Johnny Ace is now the KindaFunny world champion and the up, down, down champion.
Johnny
Satan
Ace
has
looks
ascended
like
to the top of his throne, ladies and gentlemen.
He
Satan
has
has ascended
two belts.
to the top of his throne, ladies and gentlemen.
Gotta love this. We're gonna be partying hard all weekend long. 2 belts, double the fun, double the pleasure. You best believe Johnny Ace had this cooking up the whole time. He likes to pretend like he doesn't know Gregory James, but really he does. And he lulls you into a false sense of confidence. And then whammo, he puts it on you and he just embraces Satan and he gets that win. And I gotta say, I'm very pleased with what the outcome was right there.
Of course you are. Of course you are. You've been in Big Ace's pocket. The man just came out and put on a stinker of a match, and you're out there saying the multi-lock too powerful. It's too powerful.
This is right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Ace is your KindaFunny world champion still, and your up, down, down champion. He has beaten Blessing, and I am sick to my stomach, ladies and gentlemen. This is a horrible way to end season 1 of KFW, but it is over. KFW E3 is done. Season 1 of KFW is over, and we'll be taking a hiatus. And while we're on hiatus, Johnny Ace will sit on the throne of the Dark One with both belts, and I have to sit there and take it. I hate it, ladies and gentlemen. I hate it.
What a way to end season 1. Gregory James, it has been fantastic being ringside with you and the production team. A ton of fun has been had all around the globe as we have traveled around and put on some incredible matches for KFW. So thank you for the ride. Thank you for the fun. And I can't wait to see where we go next.
Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, it's been our pleasure to serve you.